Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to spend some time with you today, talking to you about you and your business. As usual, I got a lot to talk about on today's program. I'm looking forward to spending this time with you. On Thursdays, we do this feature called Business in the Front Lines. It's done with my friend William Edmndson, and he's with a great company called Abby Executive Suites. And Abby is all about helping businesses on the front lines. Before William introduces his guests, why don't you tell us about Abby?
Sure, Kevin. Good morning from the front lines. I'm actually at our newly remodeled location right on the West Loop, 2425 West Loop, right next to the Hotel Derrick, and just looking at some of the renovations we've made to really help people work the way that people work today.
Yeah, that's my location.
That is exactly your location.
Yeah, I'm very proud of myself that I knew where my office was. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, and they miss you. Gosh, Kevin, we are in the executive suites business, and we provide turnkey office solutions for people, whether they need a traditional office with all of the receptionists, meeting rooms, and so forth, down to virtual offices, or even when people need a meeting room for an hour or an office for the day to conduct interviews.
Yeah, very good. Tell us about your guest today.
Yes, I'd like to talk to a special guest of ours today. Her name is Andrea Pirrotti, and she is the founder and principal of Pirrotti Marketing Group. And she is an Abby client when she's in Houston, but she travels all over the country and the globe. And Andrea, I'd like to welcome you to the Price of Business.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your having me here today.
Our pleasure.
We're glad to have you on. Why don't you start off kind of giving us your elevator speech, if you will?
Sure. Pirrotti Marketing Group builds marketing and sales strategies for small to mid-sized companies. And the whole idea is to enable companies to achieve optimal revenue streams with a compelling ROI.
Okay, very good. Okay. Kind of tell me, give me an idea of what is your clients' clients? What do they look like? Are they also reaching small to mid-sized businesses, or what does that look like?
You know, it's a fantastic question. My clients' are also reaching small to mid-sized businesses. And they are like me, actually. And just as I use Abby while I am traveling around the country, and I'm in Houston or Dallas, my clients' clients are very similar. They are small to mid-sized enterprises, and 40 million of them, or 40% of those workers, are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, homepreneurs. And so they, too, are using executive suites in the same manner as I am. They are using them while they're on the road and they need a meeting room for an hour or a day that's professionally equipped with technology and support services, or if they need an office for an hour.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. William?
Yeah, Andrea, things have changed a lot with technology over the last few years. When you are on the road, I mean, you're a road warrior. Tell us what you travel with technology-wise and what's important to you to get your job done when you're not sitting at your desk.
Technology-wise, I travel with my MacBook Air and my iPhone, and that's it. I no longer carry paper. Everything is in the cloud, and I require fast and secure internet access wherever I am.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I think Kevin and I were talking about this not too long ago. You used to get on an airplane, and all of the business people would have, a big laptop. And what you're seeing now is people are able to do the same stuff on a phone or an iPad, and then you see the occasional laptops now. But it truly is a world where the technology has made people's offices really to where they're not tethered down to them.
Yeah, and it's amazing how fast all of this changed. I've watched recent movies. I have Netflix, and so I'll watch movies in 2007 and 2006. And people might have a phone that's smart enough to talk to people, but they still have to run back to the office and check their email.
Right.
This whole dramatic change. The word is dramatic. It's happened so quickly.
Exactly. Now, Andrea, you probably aren't in your office but a day or two a week. What's it like? What's it like doing that?
That's correct. I'm mostly on client site and mostly on an airplane. So I have two things. I have a virtual office in New York City that I use. I have Abby virtual offices in Houston and Dallas that I use. And so therefore, I can always have a home base to touch down in, to get work done in, to meet clients in, wherever I am. And so I do have a home office, and my home office is absolutely wired up. But I am very typical. In fact, 50% of all small businesses are run out of a home, where a significant portion of those businesses are making $500,000 or more.
That's amazing.
That is amazing, and which, I've said this before, William, and this only kind of validates that. And I realize, of course, it's anecdotal to a certain extent, but that 50% number is pretty impressive. The future of commercial real estate, I would be very nervous if I were in commercial real estate unless I was in the type of office providing that you're providing. Wouldn't you say, Andrea, that's probably true based on the megatrends?
I would absolutely say that is the case. Again, when I started off in this industry, and my specialty area is the executive suite world, 1% of white-collar knowledge workers could make an office-based decision. Now, 46% of the workforce can make an office-based decision, and they're betting with their wallets. They're choosing location first and price second, and they need to make sure that they're conserving every dollar. And Executive Suites and Abby Executive Suites provide the most cost-effective, the most agile solution for workspace around.
Very, very good. I think it's awesome, and appreciate what you're doing. What's the website for your company, Andrea?
My company, thank you, is www.Pirrotti, P as in Peter, IRROTTI, marketing.com.
Very good. How about you, William? Last comments, thoughts?
Yeah, it is a changing world, and that's why we continue to make changes over at Abby. And I invite anybody who is thinking about an office or a virtual office to stop by 2425 West Loop South, and take a look at the things we've done and the different innovations we've put in place to help people the way they work today.
Very good. Thanks to both of you. You can learn more about Abby at abby.com or email Abby, abby@abby.com. And the phone number real quick.
Sure. You can reach us toll-free at 888-785-8800. That's 888-785-8800.
Thanks so much to both of you. When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. I do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter.
Get to grips.